We're back, boys. Sorry for the wait. Just was eating some food. Real food first in 3 days. Card continues. In the last 6 hours of this campaign, we played 5 turns. This gives you an idea of global warfare in Immortal Empires. Okay, turn 95. Where the fuck is that long campaign victory? 19 settlements left. There is a possible diplomatic complication happening. I made Nagaret our vassal, and they broke treaties with all their allies and everybody, the ones they can't have as vassal, and now everybody hates them and wants to destroy them. And since we are their overlord, they hate us. They like us less too. I feel like if I break this treaty, they're gonna hate us even more. But it'll be for science. For a future long campaign, right?
Orion!
Yes.
Rep. The nation call.
Yes.
I haven't met Karzakarak yet.
Sartosa's most infamous!
I feel like vassals with Tomb Kings are so pointless because there's no other mechanics attached to it. And Tomb Kings have ridiculous economy these days. They don't even need the money anymore. So all the extra money is just to... I'll pay you $100 to fuck off, the type of diplomacy. I think this regular stuff could deal with Scarbrand here. Scarbrand is struggling and has to deal with the with bloody hands. Yeah. I mean, look at this thing here. This is quite a crazy stuff when you look at the relations tab. Create a super alliance against anybody who would fight. They don't really bother anybody else. In a way, we literally just direct them towards, you know, certain factions and not them fighting random factions of their own desire. Or should I say, RNG. 25 current wars. Ends on turn 179. Don't worry, Blade Master, it's in about 84 hours. That's Lagel.
The greatest artist.
Stop that.
Greenskins. So far, nobody has managed to destroy them in 4 turns. It's almost like the other AI is ignoring them. They got like some kind of unsigned treaty. I think I'm gonna go attack Khalida with Katep. We really need to get a couple of more victory settlements and then just a bunch of settlements. Do wanna go on a warpath, remove 50 turns. That cannot happen in the next... This is basically another 20 turns. Will put us around turn 115 and then remove 50 turns. And then we still have like nearly 20 turns to go. This one is way too far from us. Because Gringor is up here, so if other AI doesn't destroy Gringor, this could take easily 100 turns. Because we have to go all the way there. And the factions in between are not gonna be just handing over their territories or letting us through just like that. We made peace with Torek and we should go after Cleader now. I should cast this spell once just for the lols. Maybe the damage registration is different this time. It's a really bad spell, I think. 0 AP as well. Shit should have a massive radius.
Nehek rises from the sands.
You cannot remove Fog of War in the game, Bestavi. You will need a mod for that, I think.
My father demands it. Submit to your king. Submit to your king.
Shapti King. I don't like the idea of max movement on this guy immediately. This is just extra 5%.
Nehekara will be mine.
Getting closer to another army.
Of greatest dynasty.
Heck calling Embalmed in Elixir gives you plus 4% hit points and 15 fire resist. Doom Kings, just their lords, have fire weakness. So this removes it.
Doom King of Nehekara.
Northmen come.
So now we're gonna have to deal with orcs again, huh?
Nehekara rises from the sands. Make way.
This army will be able to grind them, no problem. We probably have to fight a single battle with this army. It's not a priority pick though.
Attend your king, slaves. Where is this?
Fascinating how the bloody hands all of a sudden appeared this close. And they literally have enemies in this area here. So, what, are they just ignoring each other? They're at war with Karzakarak. They're at war with the Golden Order, Clan Angrund. They're surrounded. And just random armies are appearing on the player's border.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Hey, Frosty.
My dynasty reigns supreme. We never tire. Is my throne ready? Nehekara rises from the sands.
I'm not sure what is going on, but it's weird because this faction supposed to have lost their armies a while back. That's suspicious. I've noticed something different with the Crisis army this time with the greenskins. It's almost like there's been ninja patched since we had them last time.
Advance! Of course!
This is not a good area to be because we can't really go around here. Should probably... I mean, we kind of need 3 armies in this area here. It's a big desert to guard. They're gonna try to target the settlements with no garrisons. They have pyramids built. They literally want to attack this even if it destroys them. And we need to get 75 settlements before they get through this. And after that, we don't care about any of these territories. And we are just click to finish this as fast as possible. Only reason we are caring about the campaign management because of long campaign victory. Because this one requires quite a lot of stuff.
This is my order.
One last turn. Every time I want to play Tomb Kings, I remember they have such awful lores of magic. But you want every faction to be Empire in with magic and High Elves. You should try to play them with the lore of the Horrible Regeneration. Just have durable grinder armies instead. Very unique way to play.
Tomb King of Nehek.
Shadow for Tomb Kings is bad because it's not Hekara. And Hekara is bad because people are bad. And plus that. Every race should have Lord of Life. This faction has a more powerful Lord of Life. I guess on the healing side at least.
Submit. Do not challenge me. This way. Move. Find my harem.
Some people still don't really get it. Got the Restless Dead. Basically, your army will not die. Then you just buff damage unto large and physical resistance, and this is all you need. And you can debuff the enemy. Support lore. I think it's bad because it doesn't have Pit of Shades, right? Shadow. Destructive magic, right? All about the Restless Dead. Trigger it with buffs and debuff. This shit is powerful. Magic is not about Dwellers Below and Pit of Shades. It's about buffing, debuffing, and keeping things alive. This thing is crazy. You know what a horrible regeneration is, Blue? It's basically the things will not die. And this is like 2 times stronger than a horrible regeneration. You just need to activate it with the spells. And you can activate it by casting cheap, effective spells that also do other things. You need to get some damage, cast blades. If you need to kill large units faster, overcast it. You need to make sure unit doesn't die or is under too much pressure, give them physical resistance. Or get a big melee grinder against Khorne, give everybody minus 40 attack. While that is happening, nobody's dying. You can have a really high uptime of the Restless Dead, and that's stronger than most lores in the game. Literally have a horrible regeneration ×2 on the entire army. Every time you cast a spell. Which gives Tomb King some of the highest health pools in the game. You just need enough leadership to make sure they don't crumble. Like unit like Tomb Guard will easily have 14 to 17,000 health. If you're properly supported. Don't see much other factions that have units with 4 to 7,000 health. And not just that they're healing, they're resurrecting at the same time. An army that is literally like how I call it, oiled, has all the pieces, will not die. The Restless Dead can be used in such a way where the Realm of Souls ability is literally just a weaker version of it. And the Realm of Souls ability was literally started as a stronger version of it. And now it's basically the same exact ability with different durations. And because your army has a horrible regeneration, the Realm of Souls kinda does not work. Unless you're under a huge pressure. Or your army is not good. The moment your army gets better, this stops working. So this is only going to work when you don't have a very good army, or you don't have a Lich Priest in the army. And this is literally a horrible regeneration that triggers as your units are dying. But if you have a horrible regeneration every time you cast a spell, which does more things on top, this will not work. Which tells you how durable the Tomb King's armies are. And you should not really complain about things like this, cause this is a unique way to play a faction. You literally have a grinder mode on the army. People complain how the battles are fast and you don't get to do any tactics and shit. Tomb Kings can have like the slowest battle, one of the slowest battles in the game. Especially if you go with minimal range. Because you're not using destructive magic, you use like full support. And you're trying to kill your units with not very effective attackers. And you're going to outlast them. You're supposed to have numbers at the same time. So between deploying formation, keeping formation, supporting formation, not dying, you get a quite unique way to play battles. Isn't that what the game's supposed to be? All about variety and different ways to play? Different factions.
Advance! Stand, Sentinel! My father demands it! They will fear us. See, father, I command.
What a change! What a change when you don't tear out of your you have running eyes or nose, and you can breathe through nose. It's like the most difficult thing on stream. Taking your headset, taking your eyeglasses off just to clear your eyes and nose every single time, every 10 minutes. It's unbearable.
My soul, yeah.
That was like the last 3 days. I think I had alcohol withdrawal and caffeine withdrawal at the same time while this was happening. So I was pretty miserable last couple days. You know, I was thinking about it long and hard while I was lying in bed the last 3 days. I was in bed over 45 hours. And every time I get sick, the last 3 colds, COVID, happen around heavy alcohol consumption. And alcohol consumption does suppress immune system. And if you don't sleep regularly, like going to bed after 2 in the morning, your whole body is fucked up regarding fighting infections and diseases. So all alcohol to blame.
Pardon, sire.
I don't have corona. I just had a bad cold the last 3 days. I spent 45 hours in bed the last 3 days, so you know, you learn over time. You need a lot of rest. Instead of being have a cold for 2 weeks, you get it over in a week. But when I had the corona 2 years ago, I was yeah, I lost smell and taste for a while.
At last.
Kinda sucks because we're playing Carib campaign at the same time. Carib is almost as bad as a cold. Almost.
The land of the dead.
I haven't watched Last of Us now. I was waiting for it to finish.
My dynasty reigns.
I've been watching some Cabinet of Curiosities on Netflix and The Walking Dead. Watching Walking Dead on and off. Been rewatching the first 6 seasons, so seeing the new stuff.
The day of awakening. I move, sire. Sirs, attend. Ul Shabdik Asha.
Really gave me fun watching the show. The Last of Us game. It's on consoles. We got a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, but I don't give a shit about playing games on those. We should have Necropolis Knights locally here. We do have it in Hem, right? That's still the best option. Well, Harasan says the show is bad compared to the game. We will ruin it to watch the show first. Well, I'll watch the show and I'll not play the game, so nothing will be ruined, okay?
What?
Can't give the settlements to
You approach a
Nagarat.
dark throne.
This is
I
probably
pray
not gonna
you
even
bring me
complicate
light.
things. You guys, a funny thing, I have time to play or watch all these things. I have my own interest as well, which have literally are behind hundreds of hours already. I would not ever watch Last of Us because of Last of Us. I watch Last of Us because of Pedro. I don't give a shit about Last of Us or playing the game. I would just watch it for the actor, because I like the actor. I don't care about The Last of Us. There's like 100 different things to watch all day. I would probably like more. Interesting, Korn has a landmark here. This is the first time I see a well-developed Korn settlement outside their capital. Probably because they built the garrison, they were constantly in the area. There's too many settlements in the area for anybody to focus this and not the other stuff. It's different priorities. Well, hard ass, and that's what I called you're biased. You're biased. Same way like Cookies is biased by the Witcher books, so he can't really appreciate the show. So get unbiased. Stop trying to force people to use mods. I mean, play something before watching something. Then turns for additional army. It's speeding up. I guess at this point we'll unlock the rest of the armies. Late game. Turn N95.
In royalty, and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you.
As a streamer, the first thing you're going to learn that you can't please everybody, and that is true for everything in life.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is, friends, the ugly, the true. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of spirit. The
Oh man, that scary music is healing me already. I can feel the cold going away just hearing it for a couple seconds.
With man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your
wisdom.
But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor
Yes.
against its own!
Replace Empire with CA and Talmor with Sega. God damn.
People! So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty Talos. He who is both man and divine. Trust in me, Viking. Trust in Heimskr. For I am the chosen of Talos. I alone have been anointed by
Dartation says I'm not happy unless we lower crust.
his holy word.
Dartation.
Talos the
What the fuck is Zinch sailing north? They're like 2 enemies closer.
Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise. We are but maggots. Rise
I guess I can make peace with Certosa so they stop bothering us.
our own corruption, while you have ascended from the dung of mortality.
What do you guys think? How
Among the stars.
how is going to be the happiness of chat once they figure out that we're not going to be playing Chaos Dwarfs anytime soon?
You said, "Let me show you the power of Talos."
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy
Where
shit.
my breath
hell?
is long winter. I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land.
Hey Gates.
I do this for you, Red Legions.
Phoenix Gate still in ruins, sad. Well, it's Skaven there.
I
That's
love
peaceful Skaven.
even as man, great Talos.
Well, I could put the title Chaos Dwarfs, but we're playing regular dwarfs. Just to troll those viewers that appear only for new content. Those guys just appear once in a blue moon on the stream to see the day one of new stuff.
Welcome, stranger. I need lore. You may have what I desire.
Strange to see Orion allied with Corona and trading with the Empire. In-depth hiking campaign. Check every detail. Like we never played them before. Amnesia hiking campaign, we call it.
Legions rise! A bold strategy.
So, are you serious? This guy sailed all the way here?
I will hunt you down.
Let me think about it. No!
We'll definitely should unlock more armies and just crush them all. Oh, it's not like we don't have 25 enemies. We're getting invaded from sides we have no military to defend from. I think the right thing to do right now is to start another war. Because if Kadab is not making progress, I'm dying inside.
The royalty of Nehekara attends.
They totally fixed this, you know. Totally fixed this. I have no idea what's going on here. Is how are their military still alive? While a much larger faction is slowly dying.
Lord of the Azra.
All right.
Yes? Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Very well. Sigma's will. Approach us, friend, and make your offer. Yes.
Obey! I see past your sins. Urson loves you.
All right.
Now,
Kislev!
What?
Making vassals with the Tomb Kings is bad in Warhammer 3. Especially at this stage in the game. It's kind of pointless as well. There's no mechanics to it.
Tyrion, you are an abomination, and yet I must hear your words.
Make sure he's at war with the Bloody Hands.
Understood. The dead come calling.
Still on Nagarite, huh?
speak dead things. Dare me to take your...
Still a couple more factions we can declare war on.
Serene Nestra.
Tempestuous Arahat.
Don't like Grombrindal.
Behave, Bone Lord, else you'll die twice.
Threats run counter to diplomacy, sister.
This faction is such a weird spot. They don't like Nagarite because of the broken treaties, and they don't like Answer the Throne because of reasons. And I might change this focus if we start more wars. Those guys are awkward, and nothing we can do about it. '56. Hopefully there's a lot of military in the area. I need to take Resetra. Very close to get another army. We can let 3 armies in 20 turns. 3 more armies in 20 turns.
It shall be done. This is forbidden.
You take Resetra. What's missing for long victory? Resetra, Lamia, and Galbaraz, plus another 15 settlements. But the further away we go from the desert, the more factions will just slowly creep in. But we need more armies protecting the desert. I think we gotta disband the army in the north for it. Alex, you ever think that Henry Cavill has watched your stream at some point? I doubt it.
I deem it. I serve.
Is disappointed.
This guy's faction is impossible to harass on.
We are their nightmares.
The plan scheme is discordant.
Kinda weird you can provide damage on the army without seeing the entire army.
Son of Nehek.
I think this is some kind of weird issue with this, because we are supposed to get more information with this. We get a rank 13 here, and there's an additional line of sight.
No, Gracia, never wrong.
This one has to stay here to guard the coast.
Kill these wretches. To war for Nehek. Serve me.
Stop right off!
My dynasty reigns supreme.
No, you failed.
Your advice.
Missing 2 range units.
Submit to your king.
We do have extra available. This is not the best combination for a balance of power. We need only like 6, maybe 7 of this. The rest should be bows, so we annihilate the entire army before they get close. If it ever comes to a fight, I get a bad balance of power. But unlikely we ever get a better balance of power, so this army will never fight. This army is never supposed to fight.
Summon them. Nehekara rises from the sands. Attack and destroy.
See what kind of balance of power we get here. But they do have a bonus there.
Priest King. Royal
It's
arrival.
clearly they have a bonus there.
Get off, gate! I'd rather eat a squig! You look right in the head! Let me think about it! No!
Will hunt you down.
What are you gonna do about this? What are we gonna do about that? This guy's gonna cause a major mess here if we don't act on it soon.
Attend your king, slaves. Legions, march! Yes, siege is done.
Saruman needs more sharp to great bows. This is just basically to clear the cost, because it's just gonna keep coming here. You don't wanna just constant grind here in regular battles if you can help it. Because we can move into this area. The moment we move in this area, Grom is gonna be grinding, coming down there as well. This would add probably a shit ton of hours to the campaign if we consider attacking this area. Best just to guard it here. Crisis, this stage, should this extend campaign quite a bit when you think about it. Literally, no threat, they just slow things down. Don't have 10 barracks. Well, the turns cannot go any faster, Archmagons, they can just go slower.
King of Tombs.
As we have so many pieces to move. Add battles every turn, and that's guaranteed 1+ hour per turn. You only need to spend 1 hour on the campaign without the battles. It's a problem when you have 25 wars. There's a lot of shit going on. And even if just 5 of them are acting against you, that's still plenty. 2 continents.
Prepare the crypt. Address me as your highness.
You lost this city like twice, huh?
Destroy all. To battle for the Creator God.
We do still have occasional decent battle. At least to my standards. Apparently some people, they would want to see every battle. They just don't get that anymore.
My dynasty reigns supreme. Address me as your highness. Now we go.
Arcane winds under control.
Have Risen! Legions, move! My command!
This province will at least make them not attack these places. I have to still couple these free armies.
My own counsel! Onwards, legions! Break it open! Patron!
We have a necrotex at capacity, so this guy is literally just a scout here.
Moving!
I'm also looking forward to see what's gonna happen with Nagaret if we switch things around again. I have a feeling they're gonna hate us for breaking that treaty more than they're gonna hate them for breaking that treaty in the first place. Even if they can start making new treaties at the same time. There's gonna be some serious bipolar behavior I feel will experience. As currently everybody hates Nagaret from becoming our vassal because they broke the treaties. And they hate us because we are their overlord. They dislike us, they only hate us because we have all the treaties with them. And I'm wondering what happens if they're no longer a vassal and we order regular diplomacy. Will they hate us for breaking that treaty with them and stop disliking them? Just you have some kind of player bias only in diplomacy? Or will they actually act upon it and declare war on them because they're no longer our vassal? I'm really curious what happens there. I feel like some brain damage is incoming. We can't have a rebellion here. We're gonna have to get an army for it. Guys going around like this is very annoying. I literally sailed for 6 turns. Just to go around here. Now we have to divert some forces for it. And the reason they do stuff like this, because they have no fog of war. They see there's nobody here. They see 8 garrison here and 8 garrison here. Guys, why are you watching this campaign? We're here for some other reasons other than shackles. Firefox enjoys it, okay. Victory is for me. Sparta is for me. All says I enjoy the suffering. Google says I'm just here for you, Elich. I know you need my company. The only reason I get out of bed in the morning, Bloomcool, is because I know you're gonna be on my stream. Unless I start after 11 PM. It's this or touching grass. Yeah, fuck grass.
I doubt you would return.
People are also here for Elich's gameplay. What do you guys think of campaigns of late in the last 6 months of this stream? They gotten worse? Or is just what we can expect from Warhammer 3 these days? Or are we just that have that early nostalgia from Warhammer 2? Early Warhammer 2. Carl is rank 44 while Belkar is like rank 17. So guys, legend has it, every time AI does a move like this, they get a pet from their overlord CA. They live to do stuff like this, because this is like that golden line of code. If they do this, they get a reward. They don't know what it is, but it's the most important thing in their existence.
To war for Nehek.
I get a cookie. I think the back and forth idea was really good. I'm on part 4 on YouTube, so many more episodes to go. I think it'll be good to do back and forth campaigns every quarter, especially if they release a patch every 3 months. Saying that out loud definitely is depressing though. Because, you know, game will not see much changes with all these factions unless we do like a bunch of campaigns in a short time every time release a big update.
To your king.
Did you see the new Chaos War video I did at the start of the stream?
I'm awake. You have no power over me. Submit to your king.
Oh, Zinch is here to cause trouble. Looks like a pretty good army as well. One turn before tier 5. Might not be able to save that city.
Attend your king, slaves.
197, we got 47 settlements, 14 provinces. Heroes almost at capacity. Income is at 23,000.
Lich Lord of Hemri.
DVC says, I honestly don't think long campaigns are popular. There is a reason why majority of players abandon campaigns of turn 70. This stream can go a bit hostile on people who judge the endgame is boring. A bit hostile? Well, are you sure I'm talking about Archmagnets and the sword? You know, there's thousands of people here every week. Couple of bad eggs don't mean the whole stream is opinion is that. Me personally, I like the long campaigns. It's just the set of Warhammer 3 so far didn't look good for the long campaigns. Well, for sure, there's definitely some moods going around this stream, either with me or people, you know, other people, or other people just going what I'm going with. It's hard to be happy and excited anymore when we don't have a proper patch in 5 months. Long beards. +8 charge bonus for the Necroswings. Oh dear. Only people knew what this meant. Eight charge bonus on the Necroswings. Twelve charge bonus on the Hemrian War Sphinx. Many bugs at G-Bob. I haven't touched G-Bob in months. I didn't do like 50 entries. So it'll be even more than what you see there. I think the G-Bob size will probably be close to double if we just kept updating regularly. We'll check the G-Bob back with the Miracle patch. Do a review of it and keep adding new entries. At least it ain't 8%. Oh man, so you don't know what this means, Green Blaster. Guys, forget about the mass and the collision damage. Six, 7, 8, 9 skill points, huh? I hate this lord. skill tree is so fucking terrible, man. There's no joy in it. Nothing to look forward to. It's even worse these days, Goland, because there's a collision damage now.
Great ritual.
Oh yeah, Bloom Cool's, there's also the cut-up ingredient. This one does have 200-meter range, so you could work casting it here. 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. Skill tree feels so bad. So bad. And the worst thing is, what makes it so much worse is the fact he's an artillery unit. And do you know what's the fucked up thing? It's the best thing about this guy. That is so bad. Feelings, man. Like, just delete this from the game. That's my feelings.
Lord of Nehek. Bulls. Rise and we fight. Hierophant. Nehek awakes. Dead. Find my harem. Nehekara will be mine. Unliving curse.
You know what's the worst thing about playing with Cold? Especially with the Warhammer 3. Those haters will think we are hating the game even more than ever. Mr. Streamer, why are you playing this game when you hate it so much? Comes here after 3 years and I am a cold on the stream.
Awake! Vengeance of Petra! Do not challenge me! watches. I am mighty, yes. Servants.
Nagrand again. So we had to destroy Harganet and Valke pretty much on our own without this guy doing anything, or Nagaret. Nagaret had pretty good military.
I keep my own counsel.
I find it very annoying they reset this and they reset mounts every time they get back.
Moving.
It did help a bit against Malekith, but after that, not so much.
Where is this?
Really use this army on the other side. We're so close to destroy Valkia here.
We never tire.
There'll be plenty of time for talk. First, we drink. Yes.
I will hunt you down.
Stop right off! I can't.
Vanskar is stuck attacking us.
I serve king and patriarch. Drag their souls to Yukilan. Nehek reborn.
Get off, gate! I'd rather eat a squig! Malfunction!
The king moves. Strike on my command. I shall take your advice.
Let me think about it! No!
Makes you wonder what that one army is doing here. Are they just ignoring their enemy here and they're just all going after the player? We gotta need more scouts here.
Yes, my king. Beast. King of two.
This army is not very good. That lord is not supposed to be leading an army.
Find my harem.
Look at this.
Yeah!
The rest.
They literally ignore these guys just to get down here. They had an overwhelming military as well. Look at this. They went through 2 different enemies just to get to the player. Nothing is more biased in this game than the Crisis armies.
My will be done.
This army really needs better units.
I deign to move.
Zog off.
From this area here now they're spreading to this area here. We literally need more armies just to cover this. This shit has been causing so much stagnation here. Just because we're ignoring to go north. These guys somehow are losing here. This would have added so much more time to the campaign. Less turns though. So by playing this even more effectively, we just play even longer and slower. We could have taken this whole area in like 10 turns if a card was here. We didn't have to start a war here. Now these guys have sailed from all the way down here. We'll have enemies here. We need like another 3 armies just to make sure they all fuck off from all sides. So if the military is here, they will all be coming. And no matter what kind of resource you have, you can't have that military. And as the campaign progresses, everybody's skill is better than Tomb King's compared to Warhammer 2. It's like too long to unlock armies. Well, the jars have ridiculous cost. So this is the 3rd army. 2200. It's supposed to be lower, but it's bugged. We're working on it, maybe within 2 turns. And when you look a new army, it takes several turns to recruit them at a proper rank and get them into position, so that's 10 to 15 turns later. I guess the most important thing is just to get settlements right now. It doesn't matter what happens. As we get settlements, the turns pass, and eventually we'll get a long campaign victory. We lose 20 settlements in the process, we'll just get them back again. This campaign played effectively is actually makes it worse. Then the turns are too slow and you do too much every turn. They just make it longer. So just focusing on 2 continents was a mistake. We already had a long campaign victory, we abandoned Nagaroth. What's max arms of armies you get as Tomb Kings on average? In the long campaign about 10. It's like 11 actually, 11. There's also a book. 11 is not enough, cause Tomb King's supposed to have more armies than the other factions. I think at that stage Tomb King should have access to 20 armies, not 11. That would fit more of Tomb Kings. This stage we should probably have access only to 15 armies. But we don't. You're literally unlocking capacity for military faster than we're unlocking new armies. And that's off. Because the costs on like the first army should be probably unlocked by free before like turn in like the first 8 turns. Additional army should be unlocked with much less jars. So everything is off for Tomb Kings. Everything is off. Everybody was out losing to the Greenskin Crisis for some reason. They have some extra balance of power from what I've seen.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
Oh, here comes the money. 23.6. Yeah, that wind is off. The event is gonna give us 50,000 gold.
On your knees.
I guess it scales a lot with your size. That's a pretty good army.
Return! You have no power over me.
You look right in the head!
My dynasty reigns supreme. Lich Lord. I forbid this. I forbid this.
He forbids this. It's a lot of shit in this area.
Destroy.
There's gonna be a battle here. Just gonna take a short break first. We're here, boys. It's kind of funny. Khalida has been surviving Kroger and worse, and now Karep has arrived with a single army, and her whole military just scattered all over the place. They're all afraid to fight Katep, and they're just waiting for a spot they can fight with a garrison, no doubt. It's like Archaeon arrived with a Legion of Doom. But no, it just Katep. What would you do if I ended this campaign right now? I'll probably just go play ASFO campaign. Because I'm gonna be up all night. Spent like 45 hours in bed the last 3 days. So go to workshop, install ASFO and play vampires. On a vampire schedule.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Matt, weren't you adding turns to this campaign? Well, we still gotta start a timer when we're on the campaign map, though. You got bored. Thank you for crazy 80 gifted subs. Enjoy your subs in the chat, boys. That's gonna be so much more shells in the economy. So Matt has gifted 80 subs, and he is going to remove 80 turns. Which means puts us to 98. Would you be mad if I had 35 turns right now? Well, it's your prerogative, top manager. Matt might be mad though.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Thanks you too, Victor. Victor, is it +1 or -1?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Whatever you want, tell me whatever I want, -1 of course.
Lord of Nehek.
Well, Matt, you crazy, thank you so much.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
We're going to start a timer when we're on the campaign map. Elich over here trying to be happy, but sounds like a pug trying to breathe after getting excited. Oh man. Appreciate it, Matt.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Oh, we're getting close to a long campaign victory. We just still take a while though, because the campaign is getting so slow. Well, we are setting a timer on the campaign map, so keep that in mind, boys.
Oh my god.
There'll still be a minute for people to add.
Holy shit.
Good. Grand Hierophant.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Oh, starting a new campaign tonight? Yeah, I'm in November schedule. I plan to play all night.
Oh my god.
We'll start another card campaign.
Holy shit.
Jesus. Well, Dig Dug Bro is on my side at least, cause he could have easily requested Carp in SFO.
Too heavy.
Have you seen that shit?
Mortuary kind. So be it. Break them. I'm ready.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Master of undeath. Lich Lord.
Come more around. You can see the reload time reduction is different. Carp is slow, much longer, because he's no experience.
My god. Have you seen that shit?
shit is so bad. They got the Tomb Swarm.
My god. Have you seen that shit?
Exile of Nehek. Orbis Dirata.
My god. Have you seen that shit?
Obey! Move! I command animals! Incantation of power!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
It's crazy how the better performance is between Tomb King's Warhammer 3 and Warhammer 2.
Who Henry? Onwards, minions!
That was a way better performance in Warhammer 3. We also have different hardware these days.
Master of undeath!
Ground, I feel a little bit better.
My god. Have you seen that shit? Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
No!
Shit.
Harsh Usab!
My god. Have you seen that shit?
Power of the gods! Await the Necrosphinx!
They got the Necrosphinx on their side.
Yes, sire!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Asavute! Incantation complete!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
Yes! Musatezani!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
John, I haven't even noticed him.
Onward, Legion!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Charge! Sacrifice them! Your way!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Power of Henry!
Absusa.
Hierophant! Hatep!
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
We can't even heal the army properly here because the enemy just dies too fast at the end. There are 3 more armies in the area, so
Oh my
I guess there's
God.
more fights here.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Kinda funny they can't even touch the snakes. A very sad performance by the Necroswings.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
This place belongs to Nehek.
Well, I think they're gonna attack with all 3 armies.
Lich Lord of Henry.
Oh my god.
So
Holy shit.
ends on turn 97. The game just saved. We're on the campaign map 97. Timer starts now. If somebody doesn't add turns, this campaign is over in 55 seconds.
For the mortuary cult.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
You're very close to long campaign victory, but it's still a lot because the campaign is so slow. 30 seconds. 2 turns need to be added, otherwise it's done.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
12 seconds.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Disable add turn? No, it works. You see it works. So nobody's adding turns.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Okay, boys, Scarab is done. Thank fucking Sigmar! And thanks, Matt, too.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?